Hi guys, today's video is on one of my favorite makeup looks that I did recently over on my Instagram. The picture is in the thumbnail as you've seen. So first I take my eye primer and I put it on the tops of my lids, but I also make sure to put it on my lower lids as well, kind of in a raccoon eye shape. I do this on both sides. Today we're using the Nikkie Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette, and I'm taking the shade Slasher, and I am just pressing that all over the lid. It does not have to be nice, you just want to get the pigment on, and you want to get a lot of the pigment on. Next we're going to take this pink shade here on a bigger, fluffier brush, and we are going to blend out all of the edges. Take your time. You want the blend to be a very nice gradient. This probably is the longest part of the look. You want both sides to be symmetrical, and you just want that blend to be seamless. Once you're done blending, I just like to flick out the sides of this look because I also want it to blend nicely outwards and diffuse. That's it for mattes. We're going to take Pride, this shimmer shade. It is beautiful, and we're just going to use our finger and press that all over the lid. Next I'm taking Ivy just very lightly over top. I don't want to cover the other shade, but Ivy just gives it this wet look that really takes it up a notch. Next is the wing. Now, the wing, I want it to be more flat and angled outward instead of coming up too high. I feel like I really got it right in the Instagram post. This one is angled up a little too much. It ends up looking okay, but it's really supposed to be more of a flat liner that's a straight line out. You can see here when I look down, when I'm checking it, it does actually look okay. I just wish that the wings were a little bit more flat. Okay, I'm going in with two foundations, the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear and the Shiseido Synchro Skin. I'll have them both linked below. I put the L'Oreal on my face, and then I do like little tiny half pumps of the Shiseido on my IT Cosmetics foundation brush. These two foundations mixed together is beautiful. This combination has a very long lasting power but still gives you a little bit of a dewy finish. The L'Oreal is very matte, so if you're like me and have dry skin and wrinkles on your forehead, it can settle into those wrinkles and kind of accentuate them a little bit, but personally, I don't mind that. I am who I am, so the finish is just so beautiful that I love it. I'm taking the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer under my eyes. I line the nose, a little bit on the lips and chin, or upper lip and chin, and then on the forehead. I'm just taking a sponge and just pressing everything into the skin. The Shiseido foundation, for some reason doing this just gives it a more natural finish and really blends everything seamlessly together. Alright, I'm taking Slasher on a flat brush and just lining my lower lash line. I want the bottom to be a lot closer to the lash line, so I'm taking this very tiny Real Techniques brush and the lighter pink shade and blending it out on the lower lash line. Once we get to the outer corner near the wing, I do want it to widen up and create that V. So I'm just using the small brush to make it bigger on the side, but I still want it to be clean. I'm taking the brush that we used to blend out slasher on the upper lid. I brushed off all the excess and I'm just using that to go over the lower lash line and make sure everything is blended seamlessly. With the liquid liner, I just want the wing to connect down a little bit thicker on each side. So I'm taking my liquid liner and just connecting it there. On my pinky, I am taking Ivy on the inner corner. I believe in the Instagram pic, I actually took Roxy Catan on the inner corner from the Nikkie Tutorials palette, but I actually ended up not liking it and wanted to use Ivy today. Now taking Pride on this same Real Techniques brush and just adding some shimmer to the bottom lash line. Taking my Hourglass Ambient Light palette, just taking the highlighter shades in that and doing a very subtle highlight. Going in with my Ofra X Nikkie Tutorials Glazed Donut highlight, I'm doing my nose, my lips, and my forehead. I used the Hourglass one because I'm using cream products, and this one does not get weird with cream products. So I'm going in with the Fenty Cream Bronzer in Butter Biscuit. This bronzer I'm really trying to get the hang of for some reason on other YouTubers I see. It comes off more warm toned, and on my skin it's coming off a little bit more cool toned and gray, which I think is strange because I'm very fair, but I'm still getting used to it. I do like the formula. It's very easy to blend out. Now taking the ever so pigmented Rare Beauty cream blushes. Now I've found that putting a little tiny bit on the back of my hand and then using my finger and really tapping off everything and then going in on my cheek and building it up is the best way. I find that if I put too much on, it's hard to blend out. I wanted to add something for highlighter, so I'm taking my Kimchi highlighter and it is beautiful. It's a little chunky and glittery, but it doesn't get weird if you use your finger with cream products. So I just added this on. It does have a blue reflect, which kind of went really nicely with Pride on the lid. And then taking my YSL lipstick, and then after I apply it, I use my finger and really blend out the edges a little bit. I think it gives a little bit of a more pouty look. Now taking my Lunar Beauty Gloss in Dreamy and just adding that on top for a little bit more shine. We'll see if anyone notices that I took care of my unibrow myself, which was very scary. But now I'm adding my ABH Tinted Brow Gel. Now the only mascara that I use pretty much, It Cosmetics mascara, the collab with Dry Bar. It's my favorite. Alright, that is it. So the eyes are the same as the Instagram post, except for the inner corner where I used Ivy instead. The face, I wanted to use my cream products, so the face and the lips are a little bit different, but I hope you enjoyed. Again, beauty is a lifestyle. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, do what makes you feel beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one.